Welcome back, fellow value investors. Well, we had a great rally in November, and it actually started in the tail end of October. So, just a great rally. The S&P went up 10.94% if you start measuring from October 27th, and that was just a great rally. It was across the board. Many sectors participated. Of course, technology did great, but other sectors really came up big. And I think certain sectors have just gotten started. I think some sectors are really going to rally in December and in 2024. I'm going to go over those sectors in this video. I'm also going to recap what I saw from a market perspective in November and what I expect going forward. Do me a favor, like this video and subscribe to my channel and leave comments. I love reading your comments. Would love to get more. We got some news today, some economic news. The consumer price index came in at 3%, which was lower than projected. And it was showing that inflation is going down, which really causes people to think, hey, the Fed's probably going to cut in 2024. They likely will. I just don't know the details of that. And we'll see if inflation really does stay down. Also, jobless claims, they went up as expected, or they stayed about the same as expected. Now let me talk about sectors. So let me go over sector performance for November and tell you where I think sectors are going to really pick up and going to perform really well in December as well as 2024. So obviously technology has been doing great, but I think some technology stocks are overpriced. The AI craze has got a lot of stocks overpriced, and we'll see what happens there. I still own a lot of technology. I'm not saying I'm getting out of that space. I'm just saying there's better opportunities for December and 2024. And specifically, I am really interested in financial companies. Financial companies took a big hit with the whole bank, scare that we had in late spring. It really held this sector back, but you could see that over the last month, it performed really well, and it has a lot of room to go. Now that real interest rates have stabilized, this industry is going to make a lot of money. So I'm really optimistic that financial sectors are going to do well. Banks, insurance companies, financial services companies, those types of companies are going to do great in December and in 2024. The other one is healthcare. Healthcare has really been held back this year. You can see that it underperformed the S&P in the month, and it's underperforming for year to date. Every metric for this year, healthcare has been held back. But healthcare is very profitable, generates great free cash. And if we have a recession, healthcare is really going to do well. So that's the second sector where I'm buying up shares of companies like AbbVie and others, where I think those stocks are really going to rally for the remainder of 23 and do really well in 2024. For the month of November, the Russell 2000, which is made up of more small cap stocks than the S&P 500, outperformed the S&P. So it might be a sign of things to come. I do believe that, small caps have a higher chance of going up if you pick the right ones. It's all about picking the right stocks because their market caps are far lower. For example, Apple has a $2.7 trillion valuation. It is hard to see how that could go up 10%. That's $270 billion in market cap. Whereas a small cap that has maybe a $20 billion market cap, it can go up 10% quite fast because it's only $2 billion in market cap. So I'm thinking that small caps are going to be a really good place to pick some stocks. They're going to perform well in December and in 2024. Three example stocks that are really doing well in my portfolio that represent both healthcare and financial services. First is Catalyst. This is a small cap company. They do pharmaceuticals. They're growing really well. And you can see that over the last month, they are doing great, up 20%. But for the year to date, you can see it's been held back for a good part of the year. So there's still more room for Catalyst to run. Ali Financial. Ali Financial has been doing great. You look at the 1 month, 24%. And this is one of those financial services stocks that was held back with all the chaos and fear that existed in financial services. So I think Ali is going to run further. And last is an insurance company that really I've studied their financials. You can see videos on all three companies on my channel. But Allstate, I really like what I'm seeing for 2024. I think their earnings are going to be very good in 2024. They already have just really good cash flow. So Allstate is doing really well just across the board. For the last 6 months, it's up 26%. Last 3 months, almost 30%. And I think Allstate's going to continue to run. Now, I'm not recommending you buy any stocks that I ever cover. I'm sharing my experience as an individual investor and just showing you what stocks are really working in my portfolio. And I expect to really do well in December in 2024. Well, I hope you made lots of money in November, and I wish you the very best as we head into December. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and please leave comments. Let me know what you're seeing, which sectors you think are going to perform really well. And please weigh in on large caps versus small caps. I'd love to hear your opinion on that. Thanks again for watching.